Hello people, Trev2323 here. Thank you for all my followers and subscribers. I know, excuse me, I know I got kind of like a hodgepodge YouTube website about my daily stuff in life, working on this, working on that, my hobbies. One of the things I've been doing is my dog's going through bone cancer right now. He's a 10-year-old Rottweiler. We rescued him from the shelter about 5 years ago. Uh, Here he is right here. My dog, Kilo. This is his arm with bone cancer right here. I believe the end is near right now. We've been trying to let him go naturally. I feel that, that kind of would have been best for him just to go naturally. He's had it for about 4 months now. And this morning, it's Sunday morning. I know he normally gets up with me, actually. I say he's my alarm clock because, it's so cool. He sleeps outside my room door, normally where he is. And don't let anybody come in or make noise or whatever because he got mama and daddy's back right here. I mean, this guy has been faithful for forever. And normally, if my alarm clock goes off and I don't get up for work, he beats his head on the door and he starts crying for me to get up, and I normally let him right out. He goes to the bathroom, he comes right back in. Look, I woke him up. He's looking at me like, are you still talking? Um, yeah, normally it's like my alarm clock. I mean, I can't oversleep for work because if my alarm clock goes off, not even the first one, I got two alarms 10 minutes apart. The second one, if I'm not up, he knocks his head on the door. And there he goes. He knocks his head on the door so I could get up, and then I have to let him out. I know to let him out. Well, recently when I've been getting up, he doesn't even get up. I let him out to the bathroom, and his back legs are going out now. He's kind of is harder for him to stand up. Yeah, he didn't even move his head until I started making the video. Kilo, huh? Still tired? Yeah, and well, it's about actually 12:30 in the afternoon. I've got up. I had my breakfast. I had a couple cups of coffee, and normally by now he would have went out to the bathroom, and then he would have been laying right by me when I was, in the kitchen cooking and following me around the house. He hasn't even got up to go to the bathroom yet. Uh, he's just been laying here in the same spot. He's just lifting his head up now that I started the video. This is one thing that's common right here now. Constantly, he's licking something. Oh, it's driving me batty. It really is driving me batty. I know he's trying to make his leg feel better, but it's to the point where he'll lay here and he'll lick the floor. He'll go to a doorway. He'll lick the doorway constantly. He's been drinking a lot of water. And I asked one of the vets, and they said that it's a stage of dementia, actually, that the dogs actually just lick anything like that, constantly lick it. It's a stage of dementia. But yesterday, he had trouble standing up. When I came home from work, he normally tries to stand up to greet me. He had trouble just with his back paws lifting the back of his body up. And then when I let him out to the bathroom, he took forever to get to the back door, kind of, one step at a time, one step at a time. We got 5 stairs for him to go to the bathroom. He went down the 5 stairs okay, but yesterday he didn't want to come upstairs at all. I mean, he actually literally just looked at me and he laid down in the sun. So he was out there for 2 or 3 hours. He moved out of the sun and he went into the shade and laid down. And he's an inside dog, but in summertime he would love being outside. So I figured he likes being outside. Not till my wife came home, not till his mama came home, did she go to the back porch. He lifted his head, and actually she talked him, and he did come inside, but it took him a while to get up the stairs. So if you can see his back half right here, I know it's not good sunlight, but all this right here is completely skinny. I mean, he's lost so much weight from here to here. His paws are just completely like just bone now, and the other one's still swollen. And he's not even got up to go to the bathroom yet. No, I hate to say it, but I think within the next couple of days I'm gonna have to take him to be euthanized because I feel like his quality of life went from that he was still happy, he was still, I mean, he was still with the family, but now he's honestly, I feel like he's fighting to hang on for us. Like he still feels it's his job to protect us, to be there for us. And now I feel like it's almost to the point where that he's suffering. And like I said, he can barely make it down the stairs anymore. He can barely make it back up the stairs anymore. And it's been 4 months since he's had the cancer, and one of his legs is it's almost to the point where he's not crying to walk on it, but it's like you could tell it's a burden for him just to try to carry it around, and he can't lift it to get it on the stairs anymore. And before, what he would do was jump his first two paws up on the stairs and then walk the rest. And now he's not jumping his two paws on the stairs. He's just, trying a couple times to lift it, to get it onto a step. And he's fighting with his back paws to stay on the stairs. And he's still here with us. If my wife were to come home, I guarantee you he would actually attempt to sit down right there by her. He just passed gas, my dog. That's what he's done that since we had him though. But he would actually fight to try to stay by her and everything, and wag his little nub when he's with her. And still, if she were to come by him, he'd still lay there and he'd still wag his nub also right now. But I more or less feel that he's just hanging out for our sake. So he's gone through a good 4 months. I'm sorry for wasting everybody's time. If not, this is just me, something I'm posting that me going through. If your dog have bone cancer, it's almost like if your family comes down really sick with cancer. Well, really, he is my family, and it gets very stressful when you're helping your family out, when you're taking care of your family, and we would like him to try to, not to try to, but to go naturally. But your family member, you don't go euthanize your family member. You take care of them all the way through. Well, this is what we've been doing, and stress wise, it's really hard to try to get him to help him out to the bathroom, to get him to help him in from the bathroom. His licking constantly. I mean, constantly. If you're watching TV, if you're sitting down having dinner, all you're hearing is licking, licking, licking constantly. And the good thing is he has been drinking a lot of water, but he's actually maybe eating not even one bowl a week now. So he's kind of withering away, and he don't have the strength in his back legs anymore. So I believe within the next couple of days I'm gonna have to put him to sleep. I know a lot of people are gonna probably be mad, say it's not, don't euthanize it, it's not humane, but he's been such an excellent dog. I believe he's staying here still because he feels it's his honor to protect us. Thank you very much for watching. I sincerely appreciate everybody that subscribed, everybody watching the video. And if you're going through the same thing with your dog, having bone cancer or suffering like this, I really do feel for you. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.